Hello, everyone, and welcome to our brand new podcast. I am so excited to finally be here with you.
Hey guys, today is going to be really interesting. We're talking about artificial intelligence in our daily lives.
It's such a massive topic. It is changing how we live, how we work, and even how we think. It's basically everywhere now.
For sure. But before we dive in, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to help us keep making these videos for you.
So, Alex, are you ready for this?
I was born ready, Olivia. How are you doing today?
I am doing great, actually. Just had my morning coffee.
Nice. You cannot start a podcast without coffee.
Exactly. What about you? How is your day going?
It has been pretty busy, honestly, but I'm excited to be here.
Me too. It is nice to just sit and chat.
Totally. Just two friends and a microphone.
And a very big topic to discuss.
The biggest topic. Shall we get into it?
Let's do it. So, AI in daily life.
It's crazy how fast things have changed.
I know. Do you remember life before smartphones?
Barely. It feels like a different universe now.
I had a weird moment yesterday.
Oh, really? What happened?
I was just thinking about buying a new lamp.
Okay, and then what?
I opened my phone and boom, an ad for a lamp.
No way. You didn't search for it on Google?
I did not type a single word.
That happens to me all the time.
It is kind of spooky, isn't it?
Totally. It's like the phone can read your mind.
Do you think it listens to our conversations?
Honestly, I think it might.
That is a very scary thought, Alex.
But maybe it's just a really smart algorithm.
Yeah, predicting what we might want next.
Exactly. It knows our habits better than we do.
That's kind of sad, actually.
Maybe, but it's also super convenient.
True, I hate searching for things manually.
See, you like it too. Admitting it is the first step.
I like the result, I don't like the process.
Fair enough. But think about TikTok or Instagram.
Oh, don't get me started on the For You page.
It's like magic. It knows exactly what I find funny.
It's addicting, Alex. That's the problem.
But it saves me from being bored.
Yeah, by keeping you scrolling for 3 hours.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Or when an AI is controlling your attention.
Whoa, that got dark very quickly.
I'm serious, though. It traps us.
Traps us how? What do you mean?
In a bubble, we only see what we agree with.
I see what you mean. So, no new ideas?
Exactly. It just feeds us comfortable things.
But isn't comfort good? Life is stressful enough.
Comfort is good, but stagnation is bad.
You have a solid point there.
We need to be challenged sometimes.
I guess the algorithm doesn't care about our growth.
It only cares about our watch time.
And selling us stuff, like that lamp.
Which brings me back to my point.
Did you end up buying it?
I almost did. That's the scary part.
They got you. The algorithm won.
I almost got me. I resisted at the last second.
You were stronger than me. I would have clicked buy.
We need to be more aware, Alex.
It's hard when everything is so easy.
Convenience is the ultimate trap for humans.
That's a great quote. Did you just make that up?
I think so, but this is just the beginning.
Yeah, wait until we talk about AI friends.
Okay, Alex, so you mentioned AI friends.
Yes, I did, and it is a huge trend right now.
That sounds like a sci-fi movie to me.
It does, but it is actually reality.
You mean people are talking to robots?
Not just talking, they're bonding with them.
Bonding? Like having a best friend?
Exactly, or even a romantic partner.
Alex, please tell me you're joking.
I wish I was. There are apps for this.
Why would anyone choose a bot over a human?
Think about it. Humans are complicated.
Well, yeah, relationships take work.
Right, but an AI is always there for you.
Because it's programmed to be.
It never judges you, it never gets angry.
That sounds incredibly boring.
To you, maybe, but to a lonely person?
You think it helps with loneliness?
I think it fills a void, a silence.
But it is a fake solution, isn't it?
Does it matter if it feels real?
Yes, because it's not a real connection.
But the feeling of comfort is real.
I feel like that is dangerous territory.
Why is it dangerous?
Because you forget how to handle real people.
Real people can be mean. AI is always nice.
But we need conflict to grow, Alex.
Most people just want peace, Olivia.
It's like eating candy for dinner.
Tastes good, but no nutrition?
Exactly. It feels good, but it's not healthy.
I see your point. It's a quick fix.
And what happens when the server goes down?
Oh, wow, I didn't think of that.
Your best friend just disappears?
That would be absolutely devastating.
It proves that you don't own the relationship.
A company owns your friendship. That is creepy.
Super creepy and sad at the same time.
But some people have social anxiety.
I understand that. It is really hard.
AI gives them a safe space to practice,
Okay, as practice, maybe. That makes sense.
like training wheels for a bicycle.
But you have to take the wheels off eventually.
True, some people just never take them off.
And that's where the isolation starts.
You're basically dating your phone.
Imagine explaining that to your grandmother.
She would think I lost my mind.
We're slowly losing our social skills.
I notice it already. People make less eye contact.
We're looking down instead of looking up.
And the AI is always ready to chat.
It's the path of least resistance.
Humans love the easy way out.
But the easy way isn't always the happy way.
Deep thoughts, Olivia. Very deep.
This whole topic makes me worry about the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
If we can't tell real friends from bots,
Then we can't tell what is real anymore?
exactly, which leads us to the next problem.
Let me guess. Deepfakes?
Yes, deep fakes. That is exactly where I was going.
That technology is honestly terrifying, Olivia.
It used to be seeing is believing.
Not anymore. Now seeing is questioning.
Have you seen those videos of celebrities?
The ones where they say crazy things?
Yes, they look 100% real.
I saw one last week. I was totally fooled.
That is the problem. We can't trust our eyes.
Even the voice was perfect. How do they do that?
Voice cloning. It only takes 3 seconds of audio.
Wait, only 3 seconds?
That is all the AI needs to copy you.
So anyone could steal my voice.
Basically, yes, from a social media video.
That is a nightmare for security.
Scammers are already using it, Alex.
Calling parents and pretending to be their kids?
Exactly. Asking for money in an emergency.
That makes me want to delete my accounts.
It makes you paranoid, doesn't it?
Completely. How do we protect ourselves?
We need safe words with our families now.
Like a secret password. That is smart.
It is sad that we need it, though.
It feels like we're living in a spy movie.
But the bigger issue is society itself.
You mean fake news?
Yes, imagine a fake video of a president.
That could start a war, literally.
Or destroy someone's reputation in minutes.
And even if they prove it's fake,
The damage is already done. People remember the lie.
truth is becoming very expensive.
And lies are becoming very cheap to produce.
It makes me doubt everything I see online.
That's called the cynicism trap.
What does that mean?
When you stop believing anything at all.
Because it's safer to assume it's fake.
Exactly, but then we lose our shared reality.
If we don't agree on facts, we can't talk.
We live in different worlds.
It's also a great excuse for criminals.
Oh, the "it wasn't me" defense?
Yeah, that video is AI, Judge.
It's going to be a legal mess.
How will courts prove anything?
Digital watermarks, maybe?
Hackers will find a way around that.
They always do. It's a constant race.
It feels like the technology is moving too fast.
We're building things we can't control.
We're like kids playing with fire.
And the fire is burning our trust.
I miss the days when photos were proof.
Those days are gone forever, my friend.
So we just have to be detectives now?
We have to be critical thinkers.
Checking sources, verifying everything.
It's exhausting work.
Most people won't do it. They're too lazy.
Or too busy, which leads to another risk.
What's that?
If we rely on AI to think for us,
Are you saying we're getting stupider?
well, let's call it intellectually lazy.
Ouch. That sounds harsh, Olivia.
Is it? When was the last time you used a map?
A paper map? Probably 10 years ago.
Exactly. If your GPS fails, you are lost.
Totally. I can't even find my way home sometimes.
We are outsourcing our sense of direction.
But it saves time. I hate getting lost.
True, but what about writing?
You mean ChatGPT writing emails?
Yes, people don't write anymore. They prompt.
Write me a polite email to my boss.
And copy-paste. No thinking involved.
But business emails are boring anyway.
But writing organizes your thoughts, Alex.
So if I don't write, I don't think clearly?
Precisely. Writing is thinking on paper.
That is actually a scary point.
We are losing the ability to articulate ideas
I have noticed my vocabulary getting worse.
because the AI suggests the words for you.
Autocomplete finishes my sentences.
It's like walking with crutches when you can run.
Eventually, your leg muscles just atrophy.
Our brain is a muscle too.
Use it or lose it, right?
We're choosing to lose it for convenience.
But calculators didn't make us stupid.
They made us bad at mental math, though.
Fair point. I can't do math without my phone.
Now imagine that applied to everything.
Critical thinking, creativity, decision-making?
We ask the AI, what should I eat?
Or, how should I reply to this text?
We're becoming decision phobic.
We're afraid to make the wrong choice.
So we let the machine take the blame.
It's a crisis of confidence.
And what about memory?
I don't remember phone numbers anymore.
We don't remember facts either. We Google them.
Why memorize history dates? It's online.
But knowledge connects ideas in your head.
If the head is empty, there are no connections.
Exactly. You need data to have wisdom.
We have information, but no wisdom.
That's the perfect way to describe it.
So we're just smartphones, dumb humans.
We're becoming accessories to our devices.
That hurts my ego, Olivia.
It should. We need to wake up.
Should we ban AI then? Go back to basics?
No, we can't go back. That's impossible. So what is the solution?
Intentional friction.
Friction? You mean making things harder?
Yes, choose to do things the hard way.
Like writing a letter by hand.
Or reading a book without skimming.
That requires so much patience.
Which is another thing we're losing.
Our attention spans are tiny now.
And social media filters aren't helping.
Oh God, the filters. That's a whole other mess. You mean beauty filters?
Yes, they are absolutely everywhere.
It started with puppy ears on Snapchat.
Now it changes your whole bone structure.
It is terrifyingly realistic.
You look in the mirror and feel disappointed.
That is Snapchat dysmorphia.
Is that a real medical term?
Doctors are actually using it now.
People want surgery to look like filters?
Because the filter version is perfect.
Perfect skin, big eyes, small nose?
But it is not human, Alex.
It creates an impossible standard.
Especially for teenagers.
Growing up now must be so hard.
Imagine seeing perfect people 24/7.
And thinking you're the ugly one.
But those people don't look like that.
Even the influencers don't look like their photos.
It is a hall of mirrors.
Everyone is faking it.
But the psychological damage is real.
It destroys confidence.
And it's not just faces, it's lifestyle too.
AI editing travel photos?
Adding fake sunsets, removing crowds.
So their vacation looks magical.
And yours looks messy and crowded.
So I feel like a failure.
Because you're comparing your reality
To their AI-generated fantasy.
It is the thief of joy.
Comparison is the thief of joy, true.
AI just put that on steroids.
It's comparison at an industrial scale.
Do you use filters? Be honest.
Sometimes, just for lighting.
It starts with lighting.
Then just smoothing the skin a little.
Then suddenly you have a new face.
It's a slippery slope.
We're afraid to be seen as we are.
Flaws are seen as errors now.
But flaws make us unique.
Tell that to the algorithm.
The algorithm hates texture.
It wants smooth, shiny objects.
We're turning into cartoons.
High-resolution cartoons.
It removes the character from a face.
Wrinkles show you've lived.
Scars tell a story.
AI erases the story.
It erases the humanity.
We need to normalize normal skin.
No filter needs to come back.
For real this time.
But speaking of erasing humanity,
Oh no, where are you going next?
what about art and writing?
You mean AI replacing artists?
That is a very heated debate.
Artists are furious about it.
They have every right to be furious.
It feels like theft, doesn't it?
It scrapes their hard work.
And spits out a copy in seconds.
But is it art, Alex?
It looks like art. It is beautiful.
But there is no soul behind it.
Does the viewer care about the soul?
I think they do, deep down.
I don't know. People like cheap and fast.
Art is about expression, not speed.
AI is just about pattern recognition.
Exactly. And AI has never felt heartbreak.
It has never seen a sunset with its own eyes.
So how can it paint a sad song?
It just mimics what sadness looks like.
It is a hollow shell.
But it is good enough for commercial work.
That is the tragedy. Good enough.
Logos, websites, background music.
Writers and designers are scared.
Why hire a human for $500?
When Midjourney costs $10 a month.
It's a race to the bottom.
But we lose the human touch.
Can you tell the difference, though?
Usually, yes. It feels too perfect.
Or the hands look weird. 6 fingers.
They fixed the fingers, Alex.
Great. Now we're doomed.
The struggle makes the art valuable.
Spending 100 hours on a painting.
Versus typing a prompt in 10 seconds.
Cyberpunk cat in the style of Van Gogh.
It devalues the effort.
But maybe it democratizes art.
How so?
People who can't draw can now create.
But are they creating or ordering?
That's a harsh distinction. Ordering art.
They call themselves prompt engineers.
Is that a real skill?
It is a skill, but it's not artistry.
It's like being a director, not the actor.
I worry about the future of movies.
Movies generated by AI?
It's already starting.
No actors, no cameras, just code.
Would you watch an AI movie?
Maybe out of curiosity, once.
I think human art will become luxury.
Like handmade labels on clothes.
Exactly, made by a real human.
It will cost more.
And people will pay for the imperfection.
We crave the human connection.
A robot cannot give you that.
Not yet, anyway.
Don't jinx it.
Sorry, but what about the kids?
That's the real worry.
Growing up with this tech.
How do we raise them?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is the million-dollar question.
Every parent is freaking out right now.
The iPad kid generation was just the start.
Now we have the AI generation.
Imagine having a super genius in your pocket.
From the age of 5? That is wild.
It changes how they learn everything.
Why learn to write if AI does it?
That is the big fight in schools.
Teachers can't tell the difference anymore.
Kids are handing in AI essays.
And getting A+s for 0 work.
But are they learning? That is the issue.
They are learning how to prompt.
Is that enough for the future?
Honestly, I have no idea.
We might be raising a generation of editors.
Instead of a generation of creators.
But maybe they'll be smarter?
Or maybe they'll be helpless without Wi-Fi.
We have to teach them the basics.
Critical thinking is #1.
And emotional intelligence.
Robots can't teach empathy.
Not yet, anyway.
Stop saying not yet. You scare me.
Sorry, but we have to be realistic.
So limit screen time?
It's not about time, it's about quality.
Passive scrolling versus active creating.
Exactly. Use AI to build something.
Don't just consume content like a zombie.
Code a game, write a story with it.
Make the AI work for you.
That's the mindset shift.
Master versus servant.
If you don't control the
AI controls you.
that's a heavy burden for a kid.
Parents need to be involved.
You can't just hand them a phone.
That's lazy parenting.
We need to talk to them about this.
Son, that girl is a robot.
And that video is fake.
What a weird conversation to have.
It's the new birds and bees talk.
The bits and bytes talk.
Very punny, Alex.
I try my best.
But seriously, the future is uncertain.
The jobs they will have don't exist yet.
How do you prepare for that?
Adaptability. That's the only skill.
Being able to unlearn and relearn.
And staying human.
That's our competitive advantage.
Being messy, emotional humans.
AI can calculate, but it can't care.
We have to teach kids to care.
Kindness is a superpower now.
I like that. Kindness is future-proof.
So, are we doomed?
No, I think we'll figure it out.
We always do, eventually.
We just need to wake up.
And take back control. Wow, we covered a lot today.
My brain is officially full, but in a good way.
It is a lot to process, from fake friends to deep fakes.
But the takeaway is clear, right?
Absolutely. Technology is a tool, not a replacement for life.
Don't let the convenience kill your creativity.
So, here's our challenge for you this week.
Oh, we are giving homework.
Just a little bit. Try 1 analog hour every day. No phones, no screens, just you and the real world.
That sounds hard, but I will try it.
You can do it. Guys, thank you so much for listening to our first episode.
We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smash that like button and subscribe. It really supports the channel.
And we want to hear from you. What should we talk about next?
Drop your suggestions in the comments below. We read every single one.
Until next time, stay human.
See you guys.